Now, in the question number 4, when the hydrogen is reacts with the carbon dioxide in a steel container, in a sealed container. In a sealed container means the closed system, and the temperature is 130 degrees C. The suitable catalyst is used here, and the methyl orange is produced here. Sorry, methanol is produced here, not the methyl orange. Sorry, methanol is produced here. Now, the type of a reaction is the exothermic. From the sign, we get the type of reaction is the exothermic here. So this indicates that the forward reaction is exothermic and the backward reaction is endothermic. Okay, the forward reaction is exothermic and the backward reaction is endothermic. So state how the information shows that the reaction is the reversible and the exothermic. So the forward arrow and the backward arrow shows that the type of reaction is reversible. Now, the next one is delta H, value of delta H with a negative sign. Okay, now this type of questions are appear in the past few years, means they give you the table for the reversible reaction and they ask some points here. If the temperature is increased or the pressure is decreased, the catalyst is removed or the concentration increase or decrease. Now, the effect of the concentration here. So for the concentration of a methanol is a product here. If the temperature is decreases, already the type of a reaction, forward reaction is the exothermic. So it will increases. Okay. Then pressure in the reaction vessel, inside the reaction vessel, if the pressure is decreases. So for that we have to check the concentration, means the moles. Here you have a 4 and here you have a 2. So the ratio on the reactant side is greater than the ratio on the product side. So according to this, the pressure, if the pressure is decreases, it will not favor for the forward direction reaction. So it will also decreases. Now, effect on the rate of the forward reaction. So for the forward reaction, not the equilibrium, if the temperature is decreases, that means temperature, the rate and the temperature both are directly proportional to each other. The reaction will, the rate will be increases if the temperature is increases, the rate is decreases if the temperature is decreases. So here decreases. Now for the catalyst, sorry, 1 second. Now for the catalyst, the rate will be decreases. Okay. Now we have a diagram here. Figure 4.1 shows an incomplete reaction pathway diagram for the forward reaction. So this one is a forward reaction. The above values are 3 hydrogen and the 1 carbon dioxide moles. So the reactants are the 3 hydrogen here plus 1 mole of a carbon dioxide. Then the product are 1 mole of methanol and the 1 mole of water. So correct product, 1 mole of methanol plus with the water. You have to write down the state symbols for the hydrogen and carbon dioxide, for methanol and oxygen. All sorry, not oxygen, water, all are the gaseous. So you will write here a gas, gas, and the gas. Then the activation energy. Activation energy always goes up, which is represented by EA, energy of activation, and the arrow for this one is goes down. Why? Because this one, the type of a reaction is a exothermic. For the exothermic, the arrow goes down, and for the endothermic, the arrows goes up. For the exothermic, the arrows goes down, and for the endothermic, the arrows goes up. Diagram is complete here with all the information that was required. Use figure 4.1 and the information given to determine the enthalpy change in kilojoules per mole of the reverse reaction. If the reaction is reverse, so let's go up. If the reaction is reverse, the reverse reaction is a endothermic. So, and the forward reaction is what? Exothermic. So, if the reaction is endothermic, then the energy that is released here will be reverse, become a positive sign here. So instead of a negative, it will be a positive 40 kilojoule. They are saying that the reaction is the reaction is reverse reaction. Reverse reaction means in the backward direction. The activation energy in kilojoules per mole, the reverse reaction. For the reverse reaction, the activation energy. So the reverse reaction is what? Endothermic. So the type of reaction is the endothermic. That means the activation energy is always in the positive form, and your delta H is also a positive form. So for this, the total in the activation energy, I'm going to draw activation energy with the red color. If the reaction is reverse, then the activation energy will start from the bottom till the top. The activation energy will start from the bottom till the top. Okay. So it means that the delta H and EA both will be added together. Okay. Is there any activation energy given here in the question? Let's check from the beginning. In the beginning, here is the activation energy, which is positive 230, sorry, 220. So positive 220 plus 40, total answer is positive 260. Now the next question is for the bond energy calculations. So this one is a very tricky question. Some of the students are not good in this bond energy calculations. Okay, now we have a reaction here, 3 moles of a hydrogen and 1, 2, 3. 3 bonds of hydrogen bonds are present. So total how many? And they are 1, 2, 3 molecules of hydrogen. So total how many hydrogen are here? 3 Okay, now let's continue. So we have a three molecules here and the three hydrogen bond. Okay, then one and the two bonds of oxygen also here. Got it, Bachu? Now the first value, hydrogen, hydrogen bond plus with the carbon double bond. So how many bonds are here? Three, and the three bonds are also, so six, total six bonds are present. Am I right or wrong? Total six bonds are present or the three bonds are present? Which one is correct? Three or six? Yes, for the hydrogen, three bonds, na? Three bonds, that means we have to multiply with the three. Am I right? We have to multiply with what? Three here. Yes, not with the six. So multiply with the three. Now, 3 multiplied by, sorry, 3 multiplied by 440 plus 2 multiplied by 805. The total answer you will get is 2930. 29 and 30. Now the next state, in the next part, calculate the energy release when the bond in water form, means only for the bond formation of a water bonds, na? So how many molecule are formed here? Only one molecule. So that means you have to multiply with the 2 only. So 2 multiply by with the O and H bond. In the water there are two OH bond. So 2 multiply with the 460. Answer is 920. So we have a 920 answer here. Now, is the delta H is given to us? The delta H, let's move. Yes, minus 40. So the formula is delta H is equal to bond breaking minus to the bond formation or bond making. Okay, delta H is 40 here. Bond breaking value is 2930 minus bracket. Now, acha, 1 second. Water value is already calculated, that is 920. So we're going to write a 920 here plus, now in this 1, 2, 3. These three bonds of a carbon and hydrogen bonds are formed here, and then we have a one bond of a hydrogen, oxygen and hydrogen, and the one bond of a carbon and oxygen. Okay, so it means that what they are asking here, they're asking here for the formation of a bond between the, 1 second, CH. CH bonds are not given to us. So how many CH bonds are here? Three. So we can take the value x here, 3x here, plus with the bond of a carbon and oxygen, plus with the bond of hydrogen, oxygen and hydrogen. Now we're going to place the values here. Minus 40, 290, 30, minus 920, plus 3x, plus 360, plus 460. Okay, so here is a mathematical equation. Minus 40, 290, minus 920, minus 3x, minus 360, minus 460. Okay, this minus value goes on the other side, this minus value goes here, so it will become a 3x here, 290, 2930, minus 920, positive 40, minus 360, minus 460. Yes, can any one of you please calculate and give me the answer of the is equal to 2 side? Can any one of you please calculate and give me the answer? You can drop the answer in the message. This one is the answer 1230. 1230. Two students have given the answer 1230. 3 divided by with the calculated answer, you will get the answer for the x. Please calculate and give me the answer in the message. Answer is 410. Thank you. So the answer is 410 kilojoules. This question is also complete here. Any question you want to ask here, bachcho? Please respond. I need your thumbs up if it is clear to all of you or not.